guys, and welcome back to another video. So today's video I'm going to have a go at making some low sin blueberry muffins. These work out at 4.5 sins and that makes 6. So for this recipe you will need 100 grams of plain flour, which is 18 sins, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, which is half a sin, 1/4 teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda, 100 grams of fat-free yogurt, which is free on the plan. You will need 2 large eggs, which is free. You will need 1 teaspoon of vanilla flavouring, which is free. 6 tablespoons of granulated sweetener, which is 3 sins. You will need 80 grams of blueberries. Now, because these were going to be cooked, they are 2 sins. You'll need 1 teaspoon of butter, which is 2 sins. You will need 1 teaspoon of sugar, which is 1 sin, and you will need 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon, which is 3. You will also need your measuring spoons. So I've got a tablespoon out, a teaspoon and 1/4 teaspoon, and also 6 muffin cases in a muffin tin. So then let's get into how we make these. So to this 100 gram of flour, you have to take out 1 tablespoon of flour from that 100 grams and just pop that in a bowl and keep that separate, because that is going for your streusel topping. So into that 100 gram of flour I've added in my 1 teaspoon of baking powder and my 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, and you're just going to give that a quick stir around. So you give that a good stir, making sure it's all mixed in. So then once that's mixed in, what you do is, I've already done this, I've mixed it in ready, is you pop into your natural yogurt, you pop in your 2 eggs, your 6 tablespoons of sweetener, and your 1 teaspoon of vanilla flavouring, and you're just going to pop that in a bowl and you're going to mix that up until it's well combined. So I'm going to give that a mix up and then I'll show you what's next. So I've whisked my yogurt, eggs, sweetener and vanilla together, and now you're just going to pop it in with your flour and your baking powder and soda. Just pop that in there, and then you're going to mix that up until it's well combined. So just keep folding it in. So I'm going to carry on with this, and then I will be showing you the next stage. So now the flour and the yogurt mix is all combined into there, you're just going to pop in your blueberries, and we're just going to fold them in to your muffin batter that you've made. Fold them all in. Right, so everything is now in there, folded nicely. So what you need to do now is just mist your muffin cases with some fry light, and then we're going to spoon the batter into each of them equally. So I've separated the batter mix between the 6 muffin cases, and now before you put them in the oven you need to do your streusel. So to do that, with that 1 tablespoon of your reserved flour that you put aside, you're going to add to that 1 teaspoon of your sugar, 1 teaspoon of butter and 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon, and then crumble that with your fingers, and then I'll come back and I'll show you what you do after that. So once you've mixed your streusel up with your fingers, just sprinkle it into the batter on top of it, just evenly distributing it between all 6 of them, and then you're going to place them in the oven at gas mark 4 or 180 degrees Celsius for 30 to 35 minutes, and you'll know when you're cooked because if you insert a skewer or a kebab stick or cocktail stick, when you remove it it'll come out clean. So we'll get these in the oven and we'll come back to have a look what they look like once they're done. So it's been 30 minutes, I've got them out the oven, checked them with a cocktail stick and they came out clear. So they're cooked. So that is 4.5 sins per muffin, blueberry muffin. I'm not sure what happened with this one. It's got a bit of a funky shape going on, but they are a good size muffin. So the sin value is correct as of today. What's the date today? It is the 18th of February 2020. So if you're making these at a later date, then please make sure that you check the sins just to be safe, so as to maintain your own weight loss. Not maintain, to protect your own weight loss. If you try these, let me know how you get on with them, and I hope you enjoy them. So whatever you're doing, please stay safe, and I shall see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Bye.